He says it's fair because they allied Armenia.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, it's.
Yeah,
I
then
think
you
the
don't-
alliance rules are just dumb, especially if you're gonna abuse them like this.
Yeah. I mean, why do you even have such rules? Great.
Yeah, if you're
What were the
literally
alliance
just
rules?
Yeah, I'm.
I think I might lose this battle.
Where's Imperator? Rules. Egypt can't do Egypt and Seleucids. The idea that they're in the same war together, I think that's bollocks.
I mean, the thing is, if you're gonna make rules like that and then literally,
go around
skirt them like this immediately after,
Like, he's saying it's fair because they are like Phrygia, that there's no rule against them. I mean, Armenia.
I mean, there's no rule against it, but when you're the admin who makes the rules, you shouldn't be the guy who's doing
And
shit.
he says it's also what we'll be doing with Thrace, Macedon, and I. Which I think is bullshit.
So wait, if I ally Macedon and Macedon allies Egypt, then we're allowed to attack Rome, like all three of us, because I'm not allied to Egypt.
Yeah, apparently.
I mean, okay, then the alliance rules could just as well not exist. I don't mind it.
Good news, Lambert. You have a granddaughter.
Fucking finally.
I suggest she will be promised to my son, who's 10 years older.
Have I got one? No, yeah, I've only got one granddaughter right now. Come on, Lysimachia, fall, you bitch.
I claim her loins.
In fairness, I've also promised her to Phrygia, Seleucids, and Egypt at various points.
Yeah, it's just, do you want to honor their alliance, or do you want to clients? It's up to you. I can wait.
Well, it's a bit sad that I...
Come on, fall. Oh, god damn it.
If possible, I think we should try and relieve the siege down at Issos.
Lambert, can you go to my capital after you finish?
You need to call me in. You haven't called me in.
What?
You haven't called me in.
We're in the same war. They're just the force
so,
of Thrace. Yeah, the force of Thrace are going towards my capital.
As soon as Lysimachia falls, I will, yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna run home just in case Rome gets any idea.
Come on, Lysimachia, fall, right.
Yeah, I should have built more forts, but then again, I didn't think they would attack you in this session. Can we maybe try and relieve Issos?
Sailing straight into the storm, because I don't care.
Oh.
Is there any way we could get Macedon into this war? Probably not. Right?
Cartridge, give me more wine. I need to get drunk.
So they want me to give stuff to Armenia, to Seleucids, and to Egypt.
So the alliance rules are meaningless then.
I mean, yeah, exactly. The alliance rules are completely meaningless.
No, he says it's what we've been doing with Thrace.
It doesn't matter. If this was his plan all along, implementing the alliance rules was...
Guys, if you're doing this, the alliance rules might as well not exist. Just get rid of them. Just get rid of them. Because that's bollocks. That really is bollocks.
Right, Lambert. We only did this because you're doing the same with you, like Phrygia and Carthage proxying via you, which is why we've done this, because everyone's like worried about you three proxying together.
What?
Like, you went to war with Thrace, and you've called in Carthage and Phrygia, and like it's literally the same thing.
Right, neither Thrace or Phrygia are getting anything from the war, whereas you're asking for things for both Seleucids and Egypt in this war. That's the big difference.
I understand that. 100% understand that.
I only
But
take
I'm
it
just
because-
saying the only
I'm just
reason
saying-
we have.
All right, but what you're doing is leagues worse.
No, we just allied Armenia. Because
Yeah, I know you did,
No,
Liggy,
it-
and you can
Phrygia.
fuck
No,
off
no,
if you
yeah, no,
think
yeah, no,
that
I
is
understand.
you're gonna swing around that. You're avoiding the alliance rules. End of story.
Well, you were avoiding the alliance rules by ally, and that's the thing is with the in-common alliance, and then like you're threatening Thrace, you've called in Phrygia and Carthage against. Like, I'm gonna relook at this and either get rid of them and then have alliance rules based on cities.
Phrygia do not have alliance rules with Carthage. Phrygia do not have alliance. Oh, yeah, they do. No, they don't. They don't. The only
How
rules
don't they?
Carthage has Rome and Egypt.
Ah, right.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, that was an oversight then. Sorry. Okay.
So, what I would recommend
Okay.
is only Armenia gets anything from
Hey,
this war.
Vespasian, you know, we had a deal, and
Yeah, it's actually okay.
We had a deal for the
I'm-
region of Syria. That
No.
was the thing.
I gave you. We had a deal, and you wouldn't attack me, and we would be peaceful. But
Yeah, but
Oh, he didn't have all of Syria.
that's the thing is, when we agreed that deal, it was like the region of Syria.
yeah, and then you
that's-
agreed. You agreed that I would give you only that, and you were happy with what I gave you. I gave you that without fighting.
I wasn't happy.
I'm leaving, man.
Oh no!
No,
God
don't
damn it!
leave.
Now we just fuck.
Feel bad, man.
Now I feel like we just. No, I do feel.
Yeah,
nah.
nah,
Yeah,
it's-
I feel like
You
we're the
fucked
bad
him
guys.
over royally. So,
I was just about to suggest a huge naval invasion of a certain Egyptian player.
he claims that the reason that they skirt the alliance rules is because I did with Carthage and Phrygia, even though there's no alliance rules between them.
There's no alliance rules.
Yeah.
That's literally. Well, that doesn't. There's no skirting.
I know.
I'm allowed to ally Phrygia. You're allowed to ally Phrygia. We're all allowed to ally. Like, and I didn't even ally anyone except you, and you only allied me and Phrygia.
So is Phrygia rage quit? Or...
Yes.
I think so.
I think it's a justified one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just hate how. I mean, every time we have some kind of controversial rule, the person to break it seems to be Vespasian. This happens in Europe a few times too.
I mean, to be honest, I find this very disappointing. I didn't think Vespasian would be a player like this. I mean, it's one thing that he broke basically a contract with Phrygia, but that he tries to find a loophole around the very
rule he
wanted-
implemented
Yeah,
himself.
that's just. I mean, that's just stupid. I mean, if you are going, doesn't matter.
Hey Lambert, did you use skirmishing because you thought I was gonna use, or you knew I was gonna use phalanx?
Yes.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I was like, I held the main general back. I was like, he probably is gonna have something weird. I went in and I was like, oh shit! Didn't even know which one was gonna counter that, so that's why I had to pause the army.
Yeah.
It was a close fight though.
I
Boy.
knew there was going to be something there. Like, phalanx is such the Greek thing to do, so having skirmish be there is. I mean, it's a good play.
Well, what I did after, I mean, I didn't have the money for it, and I told people not to give me money this time, but I set my armies up to counter what I thought you would think I was going to counter. I was trying to do like a double level thinking.
Counter. Yeah.
Yeah, counter. But then I looked, I was like, oh, no, I'm about to go bankrupt.
Is that all your army then? That 2.7k?
Yeah, that's all I got left. My last ditch effort was to try and kill Istros.
Hey,
yeah, I saw that.
it's not my fault that they had to become clans then to survive.
Well, Paul
Oh, shit,
Defensier
I'm
out of the war.
Wait,
And
do
now
we not
Sora
have
get to you.
any Bactria player or partner? There's literally no. There's no counter to the Seleucids right now.
Yeah, that's the problem.
And
I
there
mean,
was
they
no
were-
Maria because Seleucids banned them, and there's.
Haha!
Did you just delete your army?
Yeah, they were gonna get wiped anyways.
I really wish I had built some forts, but I thought that they wouldn't attack this session. Damn it.
Do I have to wait for you to take those capitals back, or could I send a piece already?
I think you can send a piece. I mean, try it if you want.
Yeah, okay. So
I mean,
Wait,
the plan is to
second
full
out?
annex, just so you're aware.
Yeah,
Session
yeah.
just
that's what I
ended.
thought.
Wait, what?
What? That's too bad.
well, to be honest, I don't really know if I should continue next session because now they're going to eat Phrygia on me as well. So.
I don't know how to do this. Like, if I'm not allowed to ally Egypt, but Seleucids can ally Rome, what can Carthage do here? Other than, abuse the rule by allying Macedon and have Macedon allies, because that's totally why we have alliance rules.
Hmm.
I think I actually did break the rules calling you in.
You're
You're only allowed to ally one up and one down. You're not allowed to call nations into war that are higher rank than you offensively. So I did break the rules. That's my bad.
Do you guys want me to come in as Phrygia if he doesn't come back next week?
I mean, breaking
or
the
go to
rules and
Pioneer?
abusing the rules are two different things. You
Mario
can break
was
the rules by accident. You find loopholes on purpose.
So what
Mario
happened
was
to
only
Macedon?
banned if there was no. He wanted 2 Southern Indians, and there was no 2 Southern Indians, so Mario got banned.
Which was fine when we had a Bactria, but
Yeah. Do you all want to go into Europe 1 then?
Yeah, that's why I haven't attacked Bactria, because I'm hoping the player returns.
okay. I have one big thing. If I'm not allowed to ally Egypt, how come you're allowed to ally? Because the Egypt-Rome, like the Egypt-Carthage alliance, is just as I see no logic for that rule.
The thing was, like last MP when we had Egypt, Carthage allied each other, and they basically dominated it.
Yeah,
completely.
now you're gonna have Seleucids and Rome ally each other and dominate the entire season, and I can't even ally your nation because I'm not allowed to.
Yeah,
But I
the
am
thing
allowed
is,
to ally Macedon.
the alliance rules, like
Macedon
I
can
put
ally
in that
Egypt,
they
and that's how we
stop
can
at the
skirt the
year
entire.
600, and that we could subject to change them depending on how it goes on. Like we can have them end early. It was mainly to stop.
I mean, I get it at the
Like,
start, yeah, and the
yeah.
fact that you literally abused the rule yourself that you made.
That, as I explained to Lambert, that was because we
Yeah, Lambert broke the rule by
mistakenly thought
accident.
that Phrygia and Carthage were not allowed to do it, and that you were skirting it by having Lambert be the proxy and then declaring war on Thrace, and obviously with you being
In
referred to
fairness, that
Rome-
would only make sense if I was declaring war on Thrace so that they could take land.
No.
And another
No.
point
That
another
doesn't-
guy
no,
breaking the
that
rules
doesn't matter.
doesn't
It
mean
doesn't matter
you
if
should.
they
That would
take
make
land
me
or
a
not.
proxy.
What matters is that you're being a proxy by getting them in the wars together to beat down players.
Thrace
Which is
isn't a player.
what we felt was doing. Thrace is a player.
He's dead. He left.
No,
Yeah,
Thrace
but
isn't.
was.
Thrace is still.
He's still in the
Come
game.
back.
No, yeah, he's still in the game.
Yeah, he came
He's
back.
in the
I
game right now.
was very much under the impression I was sieging
Yeah.
an AI.
So what it seemed like was obviously within Dalmatia submitting and Thracian warriors submitting to Macedon, it just looked like you were then going to kill Thrace, kill Rome, and you were using Lambert as a proxy to get Phrygia and Carthage to help out with that, which is why we were then all like, right, we need to do something about this. We need to attack Phrygia now. And I told Iggy to do a separate war, and he's like, no, I don't feel safe doing that. I was like, well, if we ally Armenia, we can do it that way.
But that I feel like that completely ruins the point of
I
having
agree.
alliance.
I agree with that, and like I said, we were doing it in response to what we felt was going on with
But
you.
we
three.
weren't doing it. That's the thing. And us doing it doesn't mean you should go ahead and do it. You're an admin. You should know better.
You're also an admin.
Yeah, and I wasn't doing it on purpose. I like.
Yeah, but that's the
It
thing
was
is,
a complete accident.
It felt like that was just the way you were playing it. And I'm like, okay, right, we were.
Yes,
Finn,
but when
you should
someone
have come
breaks the
in to
rules,
say-
you
you
point
should
it
have come in
out.
to
You
say-
don't do it yourself.
Well, yeah, no, because I didn't feel like it was.
If you felt we
Use
were
it-
skirting the rules, you should have come in to say, hang on, that's a bit fucked.
No,
Thing
because
is,
when
the
we
rule wasn't
first said about the rules for the alliances, when Iggy was complaining about them, I said, all it means is you just can't ally that player. You can do other stuff, implying it, and then that's when Iggy was getting okay with it a bit more.
Honestly, there should have been a trade block as well.
Fair enough, you guys can do that, fair enough. We'll do it, and we'll just try and counteract your alliance
Yeah,
block.
it looked
But,
really like a
like,
hard
if
box.
Rodolfo comes,
Not even an alliance block. I'm allied to Macedon. Macedon is allied to Phrygia. Me and Phrygia have no things in
Yeah.
common.
that's, as I said, that's because we had in our head that Phrygia and Carthage also had the same
No,
alliance.
I don't even want war with Rome. I took the boot because it was easy and I can build forts
Yeah,
there.
like now with obviously miscommunication and everything, like, I'm happy to just let Armenia take land in this war and not really do much. Just let him take the one province, wipe peace out, let Phrygia come back, and I won't take any land off Phrygia.
Is Armenia the same rank as you guys?
Yeah, because I'm not at 6. I was fully expecting to be at 500 cities by now because I thought I was going to have the entire region of Syria, so I wouldn't be able to ally anyone. But obviously, I didn't get the entire region of Syria.
Yeah, I did break the rules for calling people in. No, I broke
Yeah,
those
I thought you
rules.
were fighting
Yeah.
AI, so that is how clueless I was.
Yeah, it's
I
alright.
didn't even know I couldn't ally everybody.
I sent 6k horses there, and I was stealing some slaves because I need some more.
Yeah, like I say, it was just.
It was a misunderstanding, basically. But
Thing
I
is-
do love my boot move. It was a
Yeah,
Chaz
these
move.
rules are kind of weird. I think
Yeah, they're a
like
bit complicated.
no alliance rules would be the best. Just
No, because that's when
Mm.
like we had in the previous games where you just get giant hug boxes between, like, when we had Carthage and Egypt, basically. Thracia will know. They
I like
basically
the
just
one up,
Yeah,
one
but I
down
don't
rule,
like-
but I
I
don't
don't
one
like
up,
the
one down is nice.
nation-specific
You just
ones.
need to limit.
Okay, what I don't
major
like is basically
powers.
if you have a small nation
Well,
as a major power, if you want to ally, you can't ally it.
have a nice evening, guys. See you.
See you later,
It
Retro.
doesn't make sense. It does make like the ranks doesn't make sense. It does make sense that you can't call them.
No, the ranks are fine because you can just guarantee lesser powers, which
Yeah.
yeah, whatever.
You don't have to call them in.
We just need to figure out a way to balance, first of all, the start of the game with the big mages until miners can grow and then everyone's
I
of
mean,
equal strength.
This didn't balance anything, in my opinion.
I completely forgot about that until I went to read that Carthage wasn't alliance blocked with Phrygia. Like I
Yeah.
went to check that and I was like, oh shit, that rule.
And
Fuck.
again.
Wait, is Carthage alliance blocked with Phrygia?
No, I went to
No.
check because he told me that it was. I was like, hang on.
I thought it
sure.
was because I remember thinking, oh shit, it's not that, I need to write that down, and I completely
I mean,
forgot,
if
which is
it
why
was,
in my head
your
it was.
alliance with the Rome should be even more banned, because then literally no counter to that alliance.
Yeah,
Well,
I
'cause
wasn't planning
Carthage-
on allying him until you took.
Because
So that
Carthage
was
has
just,
historically never
reacting
had
to
anything
alliance.
wrong with Phrygia. Phrygia stopped
the thing is,
existing
I
before
I
just
mean,
don't
these
think-
rules
Yeah.
are so arbitrary.
Yeah, they seem really arbitrary because Carthage and Egypt should be able to
It's
ally.
nothing
if
about. It's
Seleucids
not
and
about
Rome-
historical
Yeah,
rivalry.
That is
though.
my
It's
point.
about
Okay, Carthage and
stopping.
Egypt should ally, then like.
It's not historical though. It's to do with like the fact
Yeah,
last
but we
game we
do it
had
for
Carthage and
balance.
Egypt.
No, my only
until
point
then.
is, if that is banned, the Seleucid-Roman alliance should also be banned, or they should
Yeah.
both be allowed, because it's the same power dynamic.
Honestly, I think like.
Although Iggy was arguing that Macedon should also like not be allied with Phrygia at the start, which it's similar to Rome in a way.
No, these rules are so arbitrary, man. Like.
Yeah, but the thing is, Iggy, with mages is because there's so few mages and there's such a discrepancy between the two.
Then let's take the
It's trying
example.
to balance it.
Let's take the like example of EU4. Then why don't you ban it alliance of France and Ottomans? Let's
Well,
say.
EU4 is a billion times more balanced.
Yeah,
nearly.
because EU4, it's not just like you have France, Ottomans, Poland, Muscovy, and that's it, and everyone else is 1 plus minus. Like you've got an entire world. There's always a counter.
Well, there's also counters there too. I mean, there's some tribes. Well, they're not a counter, but honestly, yeah.
Here
but,
you've
but
got
this
Seleucids, Egypt, Phrygia, really, and then you've got Carthage.
this doesn't do anything. Like you can just go around the rule and that's it. Like we did. And it's arbitrary. Like if you want real balance, then Rome can then none of the major powers can ally each other. If you want to balance.
I'd be okay with that. Have a majors can't ally majors.
So
and then greats
what's
can't
the
ally
major?
anyone.
Yeah, but that
would-
happened to Lucas in Egypt allied Armenia, which was like, how do you go? Because they've got 168
I'm not
cities.
saying about ranks. I'm saying like.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Armenia's 168 cities. I'm over double that. Egypt is got like 100 more than that.
There should be another
Are
rank
you
at
gonna rank
250.
ball him?
Like,
No.
but then like the ranks are
Major
so different because
powers-
I am the exact same rank as Armenia.
Major powers
Because
until
it goes
499.
Cities between 100 and 500 are the exact same.
Yeah, like I
Which
said, there
is
should be
dumb.
another rank at 250.
Yeah. I think if... Yeah, it's a hard one, because then, like, Rome...
Honestly, I don't see a way you could balance this, right?
Yeah.
That's why DO
Thought the
DOA
Alliance
is so
rules
great.
might do it. It still opened up, like... I was fully expecting Phrygia and Egypt to sort the differences out and then ally Armenia to proxy, which is why I was so intent on getting Armenia as a friend.
Yeah, but I tried to do that, but it didn't work.
Yeah, exactly, and it's like...
Rodolfo was like,
I'm
no, I'm gonna fight you, and I'm gonna send fucking packing a million times. And
Also, it didn't help that Rodolfo didn't know what the region of Styria was.
yeah. Like, he told me he's gonna give me Palestine, then 5 minutes before the start, he says he's gonna sell it, and I'm saying, well, he won't be able to sell such a massive chunk of land. And he says, wait, so is it the entire
I
region?
did not
the
see
province?
him. He's been talking to me a bit. He didn't say anything about giving you anything. Said quite the opposite every time.
Well, yeah, then he was just lying, but anyways, he got fucked for it.
So did he rage quit or?
Yeah, he rage quit.
Yeah, but I like.
Is
like
it
I
a
said,
rage
if
quit when
you-
it's justified?
Yeah, but like I said, like I'm happy to wipe peace out of this war. I'm happy for Armenia to just take that single province, province,
He's Phrygia,
and then I
what did
wipe
he
peace out.
expect? He fucked up his Diplo. Like, he told me and Vespasian he's gonna sell us the regions, and then he tried to make excuses that he didn't know it's a region. So he lied to both of us.
Well, lying is allowed.
Yeah, it is allowed, but then you don't expect to walk out without losing anything for it.
Well, I'm gonna go and end my stream.
Oh,
Did I lag any on?
Alright, well, that was eventful and also a little bit fucky. Hopefully Phrygia comes back and we can sort this bollocks out. Like I say, this thing, that sucked, and I don't really buy their excuse. Because if you see something that's like, hang on, you're exploiting the rules that we've set up to stop that kind of thing from happening, so then they should have said. They should have said, by the way, this is bullshit what you're doing. Carthage and Phrygia, you should not get involved in the war, or only one of you should get actually involved in the war. But instead they decided, oh, if they're doing it, I'm going to do it too. Even when we actually weren't doing anything wrong. So that kind of sucked, but we'll see. Hopefully next session will be a lot more stable and get a bit more playtime in. But anyway, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this session, and I will see you guys in the next one.